So what's up, everybody? It's your boy Jonathan. I just got my hair cut and everything, looking all fly as hell. I went down to this cool little Spanish place, you feel me, in Brooklyn. It's crazy. Had some Dominican guys in there cutting hair. They had beer in the refrigerator. They're actually drinking beer while they were cutting hair. It's insane. But that's one thing, like, you know, keep your grooming up. And you know, sometimes you should go to like actual barber shops where it's a lot of masculine men in there to build up the masculine energy, because you're going to need to be masculine when you go out and try to meet somebody. You have to bring in the masculine energy. So what I wanted to talk to you about right now is basically, I'll explain it to you. We're talking about looks, right? And when a woman gives you dirty looks, is it because you look ugly? And it's not always the case. And I'm going to explain right now what it actually means. Okay, so first of all, I'll give you two scenarios, right? Let's say you go into a nightclub and you see this nice looking girl, so you're like, yeah, baby, right? You look over you look her direction, and she gives you this disgusted look, right? And it like destroys your feelings for the rest of your night. It just hurts your self-esteem and confidence for the rest of your night. You're like, oh, I'm too fat, I'm too ugly. Well, let me tell you the truth, right? And this is the God's honest truth, and I'm not going to lie to you, right? Nobody gets with a woman from a club unless she's drunk or high, okay, first of all. Or if she's trying to screw them over in some way, okay? Most women do not hook up with men from a club, okay? Because they don't know you. So that's the first thing. So even if she did look at you in with a disgusted look, you act like she's going to hook up with somebody else that night, which is most likely not going to happen. Most of them are going home alone. So you're not really losing anything, right? And the second thing is, okay, do you know her background? Like, right? So, right? How do you know she doesn't have a boyfriend? How do you know she doesn't have a husband? How do you know you don't know? How do you know she doesn't have children? And, you know, she's not ready to, you know, commit to anything and bring a new father into the mix. And a lot of these women out here have babies and baby daddies, and, you know. And sometimes I've actually had friends, or I've knew people that had STDs and weren't trying to give them to other people. So, and there are girls out there, nice girls, who, you know, end up making a mistake and catching something, and then they're not really trying to give it to somebody else. And so that's one of the reasons why, could be why they ain't talking to you. Now, there are some girls that get really mad and upset because somebody gave them something and will spread it to everybody else. But who are they spreading it to? The Chads, right? They're only spreading it to the Chads. They're not spreading it to the incels, right? So you got to look at that too. And that's something serious, you know. And so the other thing you got to realize is, okay, who are they with, right? Is their boyfriend there? Is their husband there? You know, if that's the case, they're not trying to get caught talking to you or entertaining you and then get caught up in some drama, right? Or are they with their friends? First of all, if they're with their friends, they're trying to give their friends attention. And a lot of girls are not trying to, you know, mess up their whole social group because they're being slutty and being like, oh, hey, I showed up to this birthday party, but this dude over here looks hot, so I'm going to go take him in the bathroom. Like, no. They're not going to do that to their friends. They want to chill with their friends that night. And two, even if they're respectful about it and talk to you at the club or whatever and somehow integrate you into the social circle, it's still the idea of they don't want to look like a slut by bringing a random dude to their house that they don't know and hooking up with a random dude. And that's okay, you know, because women aren't sluts like that, okay? And so you have to think about it that. And also, right, you have to think about, you know, what happened, like, before you even came to the club, like what she was doing, right? How many dudes was hitting on her? How many dudes was getting on her nerves? How many dudes was, trying to force her to go home with them, and she was only there for like 5 minutes, and they're already trying to hit her over the head with a club and drag her to their cave. Like, you know what I'm saying? You don't know all of this. And so you have to just understand, what's going on. And there's a million other factors that doesn't have to do with your looks, okay? And so that's the first scenario, right? Second scenario is if you meet a girl on the street. Okay, so let's go over it again. The first thing is, right, a girl that you meet on the street, even if you have a good interaction, let's say 5 to 10, 15, 20-minute talk, and then they got to go their separate way because they got to do something. Girls are not waiting outside all day with nothing to do, waiting for a guy to come up, spit the game, and then, they take them home and have wild sex. It doesn't work like that, right? The girl don't even know you, plus they're busy that day, and they're probably killing time to talk to, just killing time and being entertained. So if somebody, if you were to talk to a girl, looks don't always matter, because at the end of the day, you have to realize they're not going home with you anyway, so why are you crying about it, right? They're not going to hook up with you. And most of the guys who hit them up on the street, they'll give them the number to be polite, but it's a confidence boost. You think they're going to answer the phone call? No. For some dude they met on the street? No. Because they don't know him. So you're not really losing anything if the girl looks at you with a dirty look just because you were trying to pop at her on the subway or something. That's the first one. Number two, like I said, you don't know the girl's background, right? And all the same things apply. They could have a boyfriend, they can have a husband, they could have children, they can have something that they're not trying to pass to you. So that's another thing, right? That's the next thing, and we already talked about that, right? The other thing is they're also doing something in the day, right? And they're busy doing something, right? And so how do you know, they're busy trying to, with this busy ass day, worried about something going on, at work or school, or trying to, worrying about being late somewhere, blah, blah, and you go talk to them and they give you a mean look because it's like, oh shit, even more stress because I have to entertain some dude, when I'm already stressed out. You know what I'm saying? So that's another thing you have to realize. So they might be, you don't know what they're doing, and so that's another thing. And then on top of that, the same rules apply at the club, right? They could have a million guys hitting on them all day, from the moment they leave their house to the moment they walk on the street, the moment they hop on the train, the moment they get off the train and walk a couple of blocks to work. How many dudes do you think are hitting on them, right? So you have to look at that. And you have to say to yourself, am I actually at one of the people that's adding to, this girl's bad day because she's getting hit on all day, every day? You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, you should at least try to be social and try to talk to women wherever you can, because the more opportunities, the better, But at the end of the day, just because a woman looks at you with a disgusted look does not mean that you're too ugly, too fat. There's a million other things going on. And so once you realize that, you will be a happier person. I guarantee it. All right, that's it. This is Jonathan. If you like the video, give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel. Leave a comment. I'll get back to you. All right, peace.